In this video, we're going to learn how to shuffle the lines of a file using Python. So for example, I have this file here, file.txt, and in this file, I have lines 1 to 8. After shuffling the file, these lines should be randomly rearranged. Let's solve this problem using Python. Now, because we're going to use randomization when randomly rearranging the lines of the file, we'll import the random module with import and then random. Then we'll prompt the user to enter the name of the file. We'll call the input function and we'll pass it the string filename : This will prompt the user with the text filename : and they'll be given the opportunity to enter a string. The string the user enters is going to be returned by the input function. We'll store that into a variable called filename. Then we'll open the file with this file name. We'll have with open filename as file. This will open the file with this file name for reading, and file will be a file object which allows us to access that file. That file object has a readlines method that we can call with file.readlines. The readlines method is going to return the lines of the file as strings in a list. We'll store that into a variable called lines. Then here we could output lines. We could have print and then lines. So let's test our program so far. We'll save it and run it, and we'll enter in file.txt, and we see here we do have a list containing the lines of our file as strings. And notice how each line in the list ends with \n, which is the new line character, which effectively starts a new line. Now, to randomly shuffle the lines of our file, we'll use the shuffle function inside the random module. What that function will do is randomly rearrange the strings stored in this list. So we'll call here random.shuffle, and we'll pass it our list lines. And this is going to randomly shuffle the lines stored in that list. So we'll save the program and try it out again, and we'll enter in file.txt. And notice how now the lines have been randomly rearranged, where now line 4 is the first line in that list. So then the last thing we'll do is write the lines back to the file. This time we'll open the file for writing. We'll have here with, and then open filename, and then the string containing W. That's going to open the file in writing mode, allowing us to write to the file and replace whatever content is currently there. Then we'll have as file. So again, we'll have a file object called file. Now the file object also has a writelines method, and if we pass the writelines method a list of strings, it's going to write those strings to the file. So we'll have file.writelines, and we'll pass it our lines list. So by writing the shuffled list of lines back to the file, we'll be effectively rearranging the lines in the file. So we'll save our program and try this out. Again, we'll enter in file.txt, and we'll check out file.txt after running the program. And we'll see the lines of the file have been randomly rearranged. So this is how we can shuffle the lines of a file using Python.
Check out portfoliocourses.com, where we'll help you build a portfolio that will impress employers.